iSEKAI to terror. Our heroes are on the rise. We're the chosen one, and the living conquers by their side. Taking down dark prisons, new friends will join the fight. It is prophesied, the baddies don't stand a chance. EPiTHET iSEKAI.
Welcome.
What is that beat?
It's the elevator song.
Do 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 do. Is that how it goes?
That's pretty accurate,
I
yeah.
think it's pretty similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
I think it's kind of like one of those infinite ones.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
never heard anything besides that.
I honestly space out when this music hears.
Oh. Yeah, it's kind of vibey.
Yeah.
Do you think we can teach it to the rat with hat?
I've never
Yes.
even heard anything but squeaking.
I think they can learn.
This will be a wonderful, wonderful thing.
You must perfect your craft.
And you finally hear the ding as you guys find yourselves in a new room. And Steve is going to kind of just like come out as you guys follow. I don't know if anyone else was able to get access of the L.
No, I can get there. Maybe. Was it there?
Did I send it? Did I send it or not?
No.
Did I? I did not. Okay, good. Good to know. Thank you. There you go.
Let's go see. There we go. I'll do my best.
If you can, you don't have to.
Oh no.
Oh, those are shadow
No,
people.
Insert spoilers. Where are we? I'm concerned.
I don't think that's...
But yeah, you guys
Yeah, that's us.
are able to come out of the elevator, and Steve and Sarah just kind of go, well, that's the end of sorry, Steve and Soft. Soft just like looks, because again, she doesn't talk that much, just like turning off her fire and turning it back on. But Steve kind of looks over. Well, that's pretty much my job. I'll just pick you up whenever you're done, I guess. So yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Most
for the tour.
appreciated, small man.
Okay. Goodbye.
Wow, you just like grew in size and then shrunk again.
That was
That was
crazy.
kind of crazy.
Looking sideways
You
is
see-
hard.
You see Soft turn around.
Hello.
He's really self-conscious about his height and just leaves.
Danny waddle away, waddle waddle.
Oh,
So kind. I hope they got over their complex.
so that's what this facility does. Makes people self-conscious about their size.
I don't think so. I think that's a side effect of
Puberty?
personalities. I was going to say personalities.
They both start with P.
There's a lot of words that start with P.
Person, pepperonis.
Pizza.
P.
I know what a pepperoni is. What's a pizza?
It's something that you find in City Zone.
Okay.
It's a
In the
bread?
Matrix, we only had calzones. so I didn't
Oh.
know what a pizza looked like.
Yeah, it's an open-faced calzone. And they usually have tomato sauce, too.
And pepperonis.
So you don't have to dip it?
No. Well,
dip in your
people
calzones?
still do.
I eat it like a
Jeez.
cornucopia.
I saw people dipping pizzas in ranch before.
Yeah.
With pineapples on them and zucchini.
We'll dip the crust.
In the Matrix, there's
no,
one
just
guy
plain
that had an
pizza.
entire pineapple, cut it out, and then literally dipped the whole pizza in the pineapple itself.
Why?
Pineapple on
calzone?
pizza. What
do you mean?
about pizzas on pizza?
Pizzaception.
I personally like my pizza with lettuce, tomato, and broccoli on them.
Jimmy is just standing as quietly as possible, staring into the void.
I also don't usually like the sauce, so I replace it with a different type of.
Oh, yeah,
Shoot.
they make ones with Alfredo.
What's an Alfredo?
Oh, it's a cheese and cream sauce, and typically it has like black pepper.
Okay. I wonder what
Instead of
happened to the
tomato.
white pepper, but okay.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can also use white pepper, but I like to be able to see
okay.
my seasonings.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so you guys, do you guys walk forward?
I don't think so, no.
I
No,
thought we
we're
were
like
walking
chilling in the
forward this
elevator.
entire time. I'm sorry, I didn't realize my walk cycle. Give me
This is a
one.
long hallway. So long we could talk about pizza. Whatever that is.
Oh no, the rat!
Ugh.
Someone grab the rat!
You see that there are two
Got him.
rooms. One with an open door that very obviously leads into the boss room. And then there's this one over here.
Ooh.
I feel like this one should be the one we check first. Oh, and we're gone.
Oh no, they killed us! I didn't do that.
I think it's some legendary thing called lag.
Oh no, 難しい.
Yeah, there was lag at times, so I can understand that,
Hold
I
on,
guess.
let me reload the page because I don't think I see you guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, we're gone.
Are we
There we
all
go.
owling the bear?
Owling the bear? Not bearing the owl?
Fair enough.
Okay, so
I cannot
okay,
bear
so you
the
guys
owl
were
alone.
moving. My bad.
This is true.
My bad. I was reload. I had to reload the page. So okay, so you head to this room, and that is you think. I mean, you assume that's Magnus's room.
Oh. I didn't realize his decoration sense was so green and elf. Wonder who he learned that from.
I mean, he's your brother, right?
Yes, to an extent.
Is that not out of the
Anyways.
family?
Magnus isn't an elf.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Magnus
So
is a
elves
human.
aren't born.
Yeah, Magnus is
Chosen.
just human. Yeah.
Oh no, he was born a human. I was also born an elf.
Also?
Does that kind of thing skip a generation?
No.
Huh. Y'all have a weird family dynamic.
Bond brothers.
Sure.
It's a little
James
bit
Bond?
eerie.
What's a James Bond? Is that some sort of molecular?
Has something to do with this funky music.
I just realized I'm standing on top of the desk. Hold on, let me get down. Sorry, I didn't
So
see
you
the.
guys.
I thought that was like drawn onto the floor. My mistake.
You're bad.
I thought that was drawn onto the floor. My
Me
goodness.
too, man. Me too.
I guess the budget went down on this
prison
area.
BBS office. I thought it was also drawn onto the. Oh no, Cindy, you're standing on the. You're spinning on the desk. Oh no! Why are you disrespecting him? So what's this other room?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. As you get close to that room and you stand in front of the door, you see a cute, very, very cute little scene happening in there. And I want everybody to just mute for a second, if you can. Just so we don't get any interference, because I'm going to be playing something that should be here. It was supposed to be here, but I don't see it. So let's. Oh, I see it.
Papa,
Yes?
could you, maybe sing the song for me?
Of course, yes. Hold on, let me go get my guitar. You're my little shadow of the night. Yes, you're my little shadow of the night. Don't be afraid of the monsters lurking about. You're the thing people are more afraid of in the dark. 'Cause you're the little shadow of the night. 'Cause you're the little shadow of the night. Papa is here. Papa will protect you. But when I'm not here, just know that there's a truth. That you're the little shadow of the night. Yes, you're the little shadow of the night. People are afraid of the shadows in the night. Monsters lurk in the shadows of the night. So don't be afraid of falling asleep. 'Cause you are the shadows of me. So wherever there's a shadow, Papa's there for you. And whenever there's a shadow, yes, you're there for you. So never be afraid, 'cause you're the shadow boy. Yeah, never be afraid, 'cause you're the shadow boy. Shadow of the night, you're the shadow of the night, yes, the shadow of the night. Go to sleep tight. You're the shadow of the night. You're the shadow of the night. You're the night, the shadow of the night. Yes, you are the night, the shadow of the night. Sleep tight, my little shadow.
And that's what you hear as you see Magnus pulls a little blanket over his darling boy.
Are you sure he's evil?
Well, he might not be. He was a while ago.
Can change, right?
I mean, yeah. Although I don't know who he's singing to.
Someone calling him Papa.
Jimmy is gonna grab the little girl who's been clutched to him and kind of clutch her closer. That didn't look evil to me.
It is weird, though, that the door is, like, left open for all of us to be able to see.
It is his private room, though, like his big boss room.
Hello.
Most people probably don't wander up here.
You're looking towards us. How's it going?
Oh.
And he's gonna come over and give you a hug, Miles.
Oh. This is surprising. Miles will hug him back. I don't see why not.
So much to say, brother. So much to say. But firstly, I do sincerely apologize for my actions and everything that happened. And I know, and I am not seeking for you to forgive me. I know I was part in. I'm sorry about your parents, and I'm sorry about not listening to you.
Uh, I don't. I mean, I should be the one apologizing more than you.
Classic Miles. Takes his hat, his cowboy hat, puts it on his chest. Just got kind of just like passes his hand across his hair, puts the cowboy hat back on. Welcome. Let's just walk towards my desk, and I'll give you any refreshments you guys want. How does that sound?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're fine with it.
Sure.
I'm letting you take the lead on this, Miles.
Refreshment sounds good to me.
I think a water will suffice for me.
Yeah, sounds good. He's going. You see, like his shadow, like loom over the desk, and a water bottle shows up for you.
So,
Do you take the water bottle?
oh, me?
This is a pretty nice water
Oh,
bottle, but I have to say there's no butter in it.
He gives you butter.
Proceeds to put the butter in the water. I couldn't afford ice cubes, so this is just how I enjoy water now.
Oh,
Good
Not
to know.
Herzone's not the best at ice cube manufacturing.
huh.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's true. I think you just maybe did not get to experience ice cubes.
That is true.
Anyhow, welcome. How can I serve you all?
I'm gonna be honest, I was not prepared for this to go this way, especially after Ophelia. I am a bit shocked. I guess, how's how's it been?
He pulls out a cigarette.
I halfway expected you to
It's in
say
his
he
mouth.
pulls out a gun. I was just be like, oh, okay.
No,
I was be like,
he
oh.
pulls out a cigarette, puts it in his mouth, and then lights it up. Ophelia. It's been a while since I've seen her. Last I heard, she's been a bit reclusive.
Do you and the rest?
Getting all types of messed up with the prophecies in her head.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, she's been okay now, I think, hopefully. So,
Have you? Yes, of course. I mean, you've been. Have you been traveling, visiting our siblings?
yeah, you could say that. It's been.
Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've heard some of the things you've done. Um, I've heard that you have pretty much taken down the prison in um, Zone One. Um, I do uh, say I am grateful for that. The U.Z.A. has been trying to take control of that situation for a while, but certain political things have been stopping it. And I mean, you kind of just busted in and did some pretty non-governmental things, but now it's back. Just back to the people, I guess. So thank you for that.
Huh, it makes sense I wouldn't know much about what's going on. So, what has been going on? Like, it's been 20 years, I think, right? 30? Somewhere around there?
Yeah, I'm an old man now.
Yeah.
Found myself someone to love and had a kid, I guess.
You had a kid?
The long dead. Yeah, that bright boy down that room,
Huh.
right over there. He also has some shadow manipulations like me, so pretty interesting and actually passed down. Usually that doesn't happen.
Huh.
Anyhow, mother's dead. His mother's dead, I mean,
What happened?
sadly. She kicked the bucket before me, I guess. You know, got old.
Oh.
She wasn't, didn't have a spark or any of that. So she's just normal, regular human.
I see. Huh.
Yeah, I know. I've changed. Must be weird. I was a rowdier of the bunch, I guess.
It's less weird and more of, I guess 30 years. Wow. I guess with Orphelia, it didn't really set in as much because she's also an elf, but yeah.
Yeah, like for Ophelia, like you didn't like for her, you didn't see that much of a change with her.
Because
But
with a longer lifespan, there's
Yeah.
less changes that you like see in
Yeah.
yourself. Others. But
like for
for a human,
yeah, like yeah.
man, he's almost
Magnus is
dead,
like
isn't he?
Yeah, Magnus is and he is a smoker. But Magnus
Oh,
is like
that's even worse. Oh no,
Do you not see the cigarette
Like-
constantly burning in his mouth?
yeah.
constantly.
Don't
He
smoke,
doesn't even
kids.
disappear, he just replaces it with a new one once it burns out.
It's called chain smoking.
Yeah. Magnus is 80.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
No, wait, you're 60, so he must be 62. So yeah, he's 60.
Oh.
Man,
Yeah, my
cigarettes will
bad.
do a lot to a person.
Over a span of
He's 60, but he looks 80.
Yeah,
know some people like
can
that.
tell.
Don't smoke. Stay in school.
Yeah, it's just wow.
He still looks pretty strong though. He looks buff.
Does he work out on the side?
Yeah,
Either way,
of course.
He looks as sunk as the Mariana Trench.
I guess we can probably talk about this later. I think the others have questions that they'd like to ask. I'll give me some time to collect my thoughts a bit. Sorry. I was very prepared for a fight and trying to like kill us, and this. Give me a minute.
Oh, I do need help with something from you guys. That's why I brought you here.
Oh.
But before I bring that up for you, I do want to hear what these fine folk have to say. By the way, I did not appreciate that you started some kind of cult. Not good for the country. But I digress.
Wait, you guys started a cult?
No, the followers of Jimitha all follow a very real and actual deity.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, good.
Proceed to gargle the rest of the buttered water.
I have a question.
Yes.
Overall, Johnny, since we've gotten here, we've seen some pretty messed up stuff, and we've nearly been killed, and people came after us to try and kill us, bounty hunters or assassins, and I've heard nothing, and you'll pardon me for this, but I've heard nothing but bad things about you. Aren't you supposed to be evil?
You can't just ask why someone's evil.
I actually had the same question.
This feels more like a diet evil. Like evil before, but slowly the sugar has entered the system to where it's now diet evil.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how soda works.
So what's the deal
I don't know
with
how
that?
soda works. I'm just guessing. I don't even know what artificial intellectual sweeteners do, okay?
I hate stevia.
That's really good. Okay, hold on.
It's just in the background
was-
processing.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Hold on.
Everyone just giving Birch a second to come up with some questions.
So, I want you all to roll just in initiative order for turns.
Okay.
So this goes a little bit more smoothly. So if everyone can roll me their d20, please.
Okay.
I got a 13.
13.
I got a 12.
Haha, I'm one above
Who
you.
got a 12?
I got a 12.
Who got a 12?
I got a 12.
Miles? Okay. Okay.
I
Yeah,
got a
Birch.
20. Oh no.
I got a 19.
What was that? Okay, 19.
You got a
Yeah.
20.
You got a 20.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
Okay. Jimmy? 10.
10. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna answer the question that was already asked. Well, you see, there's a lot of legends out there about me, and I would consider myself not a great guy after all I have done. So I guess I don't consider myself evil anymore. I am evil adjacent, as I have caused a lot of pain and suffering in the past, including the death of his parents. So don't feel great about that at all.
Is that his own parents too?
I think so, yeah.
They are brothers, right?
Yeah.
Um,
He killed his
Well,
own
not
parents.
really. I did not kill my parents. My parents are actually dead already because it's been a while. But they were living their peaceful lives here in the country
When you killed them?
until they died. No, I did not kill my parents. My parents, I killed his parents. We are not actual siblings. We are siblings by the fact that we were born at the same time in our own individual countries as the Great 13.
Look,
I didn't
That's
think at the time I needed to clarify that. I think they might have got the wrong impression because of Orphelia is also an elf.
You
My
also have
mistake.
white hair.
You have
And-
white hair.
He
And
used to
both-
have jet black hair, I'm pretty sure.
and both of your eyes are covered.
Yes.
One of his eyes are covered.
Uh,
So many resemblances.
You know
Well,
what they say,
yes,
when
we
you live with someone
lived-
long enough.
yes. I mean, we lived pretty similar lives. We made a superhero team basically for a while there. So
Yeah,
Cats.
that was an interesting time.
I got at this right here. He points at the eye patch. That was an infection that got like really, really bad until I lost the eye.
Oh.
So
Oh.
that's what happened to Miles.
Did you not? Huh?
Yeah,
You were with me when I put the eye. You know what? Never mind.
the scar is due to a monster I was fighting, but that's unrelated.
Hmm. Did you not try to see
Anyhow.
Orphelia? I'm sure that she has a healing spell copied or two.
No, it's fine. I look cooler now.
Fair enough.
And they're both emo.
What's an emo?
Like
Is
all
it a
up in
bird?
his feels.
But you just heard what he said. That's unrelated, just like their relationship.
What?
are brothers.
Anyways, you I am trying to find a way to make up for all that by, trying to bring a lot of change to the structure that the U.Z.A. made for the Spark prisons. I'm trying to bring a reform. Ever since I've had a child, I understood your parents' point of view about these prisons, and I regret ever joining the decision to build these places. I been trying to reform it as much as possible, and thankfully a lot of people in the U.Z.A. are actually on board. At least people from City Zone and a few of their other zones as well. Cyberpunk's not very happy with me.
Is it because of Rex, or is it a separate thing?
But Zone 13 seems to be okay with me doing this.
Really?
So we're good.
Uh,
Yeah.
so much has changed in 30 years. Okay. Why is Cyberpunk not okay with it? Again, is it Rex or?
Oh no, I mean Rex is in charge of the prison there, but people, the government in Cyberpunk is let's just say trash at best, and disgusting at worst.
Really?
Not a great place to be in if you are in one of these places. I mean, She seems to come from that place, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do. And all of your
Looks at
assumptions
Esther.
are correct.
So, have you and the rest talked much over these 30 years, or?
Um,
I asked Ophelia
I
if I remember, but she didn't really.
yeah, I have only had communications with. Hold on.
Checks
Names.
notes.
Yeah. Checking notes.
Reaches down below the
Checking
boss's
notes.
desk. All right, let's see here. Which one of these people did I contact before? Which one did I have a good relationship with again?
I have been in contact with Alex.
Alex?
Sorry, Axel. There we go, Axel. My bad.
Oh, Axel he's the leader of City Zone, right?
Yeah, he's a prison ward thing. Yeah,
How's Axel been doing?
pretty good. It's pretty chill over there. He's crazy like always, but you know,
Hmm.
always trying to make everything a video game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he has his prison is kind of more like a game show, I guess. I don't get it.
That I'm a little worried of what the implications are, but
Yeah, I totally get you. I've been trying my best to try to get him into the reform. He's has not responded very well to it. So yeah, you know how he is. Something
Yeah.
wrong with him.
Well, I feel like there's something a little bit wrong with all of us.
You're right about that. We did have a lot of god complexes once we kind of got all powerful and all. Yeah.
So, okay. Well, yeah, this hasn't really turned out at all how I expected it to. I expected also to have the person that we've been kind of following here as well, but she appears to be off somewhere else. I guess for now, I mean, unless you're for some reason hiding or lying information about the prison, I don't see many issues with it. As long as everyone is able to do what they really want to, it kind of just works like an orphanage, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what we try to do. Keep everybody safe.
And you've been
That was
you've been trying to stop the U.Z.A. overall from what they've been doing. You said that Stone 13 has been responding well?
Yes. So I don't know if you remember this, but one of the biggest things that they were fighting for a couple of years ago was to cure people with sparks. But that didn't turn out so well. I mean, I'm pretty sure you saw the results of their experiments over at Zone 1. Not very good. Kind of brought some issues as well. The thought of trying to give everybody sparks as well was an idea that they had. Again, you saw the results over at Zone 1. But right now they're just trying to contain and just safe and contain those who are not safe for themselves and others. Some zones are still using and abusing their power over the laws that were made by the U.Z.A. So that's not good. But pretty much we've been trying to make a change within the way we handle these places. Been trying to see if we can even change the public perception, at least here in the Western Zone. But we've been getting some people spreading misinformation and trying to take down all the work that I've been trying to do. It's been frustrating, and I wish I could just like put them inside my shadows and drown them and just. But that's not me anymore. That's not me. That's not me. But that's why I need you. These people are poisoning the water supply we have and blaming people with sparks for it, blaming us for it, saying that that's what causes sparks, that drinking the poisonous water does it, and all that stupid crap.
I think we ran into some people, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
I think that's why we started the whole cult thing, to kind of counterbalance the whole "oh no, Sparks evil"
Yeah.
thing.
We convinced
Jimmy,
a bunch of people
Cindy?
Huh?
Can you hear us?
Right, they're speaking.
Hello?
They're
Hello?
speaking.
Oh, they are?
Day
I don't hear them.
They basically said, "Oh yeah, we did. That's why we started the whole cult thing too, was to kind of counterbalance everything."
We convinced a whole
Okay.
city of people to stop poisoning the whales.
They're also saying that they convinced the whole city of people to stop poisoning.
Oh,
the
it
wells.
was this small town, but
Yeah, it was
No,
it was a small
I can
town.
hear.
Oh, you can hear now.
I can hear.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
translate anymore. Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I should have done it in a better voice. Though I should have been like,
yeah, when we
we went and made that entire cult thing. Anyways,
Now you need to put cat ears on and then try to speak.
Why would I want
There
to
you
do
go.
that?
Well, just a
Helps you get
just a reminder, that those people weren't poisoning the well. They were protesting because
Oh.
of the water being poisoned.
That's what it was. Okay, gotcha.
They
Sorry,
were
it's been a
yeah.
while.
it has been.
Yeah, I know.
I think
That's why
literally a
I'm
year,
clarifying.
Or like,
Yeah.
I think it's been
It's
literally
been-
a year and a half.
It's been a year. Yeah. So it's okay. It's definitely okay. But yeah, they were protesting towards the U.Z.A., towards the prison for poisoning the water, basically. That's why he's saying, basically. That they're
Gotcha.
spreading misinformation.
But they
So-
weren't the ones who were poisoning it.
But they weren't the ones poisoning it, no.
Okay.
So we found people who were drinking the poisoned water, but we thought that the U.Z.A. was poisoning it. That was another reason why we were coming up here.
Yeah, no, that's not me or the U.Z.A. It is basically a hired group. I still don't know who hired them, but they have been poisoning the water and blaming us for it. Specifically, us, this prison right here, telling people that that's how sparks are caused and all that stuff, and that, like, I've been for the past month. I was able to, with my powers, I was able to kind of just essentially put flyers and newspapers everywhere, telling people about the prison, telling people about the reforms, telling people that spark people are not to be feared, that they are great, and if any family members wanted to come visit their children, they could. Doors were open, and a couple of weeks later, like a week later, we started getting the opposite response of what I was hoping, and I was very confused until I discovered it was some group of people doing this to us.
I do also feel with the reputation of Spark prisons, they might have thought that you were inviting people to like kill them.
That makes sense. Yeah,
But
yeah, these people are specifically trying to make those news. They're saying that we're lying and all that stuff, and you're right. The people are inclined to believe them because we don't have the greatest reputation.
yeah,
At least the prisons themselves. The U.Z.A. has been pretty great here for the most part. So, well, yeah.
that still surprises me, honestly. The U.Z.A. was the ones who wanted to start this in the first place.
I mean, yeah, they are the ones that provide everyone else in the countries with their food and their energy and their everything. So yeah.
A couple of things are starting to make a little bit more sense, I think. I'm realizing with what Esther said about Cyberpunk Zone, it probably is more of a resource game, isn't it? If they see Sparks as a resource, then they would have no reason to not imprison Spark users.
It's easier to make batteries out of people than to just make new ones and constantly having to waste materials. Might as well just use a person and call it a day.
Especially if that person isn't seen as, well, a person.
Yeah, I keep getting the look of people just seeing me, constantly disgusted by me and my actions, good or bad. I don't like it. Not one bit.
Yeah.
I totally get you there. But I did do some pretty despicable things, so I totally get it.
When I saw you, like, do all this family stuff and all that, I realize now, of all times, I'm not angry at just the people. I'm angry at a bad system and was lashing out and getting revenge against people when I should be focusing on the problem instead of just trying to find an immediate solution. That I shouldn't be doing what I'd done. And it took seeing you and a kid that finally got a good childhood because you tried to make me see that.
Well, I'm glad I'm making some change, huh?
I guess so. I will say, if you need a
smoke?
robot eye, I have a perfect one on my head if you need one.
Oh, I'm good.
Are you
You
sure?
want to smoke? Yeah, I'm good.
Proceeds to eat the cigarette. And immediately spits it out and goes like, why do people put this in their mouth? And why do they suck on it like it's a binky?
I haven't tried, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So besides that, let's move on to Cindy. What do you get for your refreshments? What do you want?
You guys grow a lot of stuff here. Is it mostly just for self-sustaining and the whole resources game thing?
Oh, I was just more asking the player, like, what do you get, like, refreshments? Like, you can ask the question That's fine. But I was just asking because we have to establish that because everybody got something or no? Like,
I didn't. The
Can I
only
get a
one who got
second
anything-
buttermilk?
Oh my god, I will draw you a second buttermilk.
The only
Love that butter water. It's
no,
delicious.
you already got the butter water. I'm just asking the rest of the team.
I mean, the only one
so
who got
Cindy's.
anything was Esther. I don't think anyone else really wanted anything.
Yeah, but that's
I
why
wasn't gonna
that's why
ask,
I'm
but,
asking.
Oh, go ahead.
They like grow a ton of fruit and stuff like that, so it'd be super cool to like if they make juice and stuff like that, you know, to
Yeah,
try it out.
you can ask for anything.
Cup of locally sourced juice. I tried. Okay, it's hard.
a cup of source juice for the lady.
Oh yeah. Also, the images are broken, so
mhm.
none of my efforts right now are going to great.
What do you mean they're broken?
On the owl bale, all of them are invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I can't check the live
Let's
stream.
see.
I saw the live stream that there's nothing.
Oh yeah, on the live stream that no one can see any of it.
I can agree. I mean, I can confirm that.
Just reloaded.
Oh, truly.
On the stream, I do not see the D&D session. Like, I have it up on a computer while I'm recording on a separate
there's nothing on the
device.
stream.
Yeah,
No.
same.
Oh, cool. My stream setup has Cheez-Its.
It's a good stream setup.
Yeah, and it also has tea, a Coca-Cola, gingerbread, some butterscotch. Things that last forever because it takes forever to eat them.
Yeah. Any buttermilk or butter water?
I have pickled water, if you're asking. It's just a jar of pickles that has no more pickles.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
The could we have your name? Could you change Andrea your to your character name in any of the places?
Yeah.
If you can, and StreamYard. I just hard for me to remember it. But the kid.
Text.
But the kid. What do you get?
Do you have ice cream?
Ice cream. What flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
Cone or cup?
Cone.
Mint chocolate chip in a cone.
Ooh. Thank you. I like this place.
You're welcome. Miles said you don't get anything, right, Miles?
Yeah, correct. I don't think Miles would really want anything.
Jimmy, what do you get?
Well, if it's not too inconvenient, he's going to look at the little girl with him. Could I get 2 pieces of cheese pizza and 2 peaches, not on top of the pizza, just separately?
Of course. Pulls them out of the shadows.
He's going to offer 1 slice of pizza and 1 peach to the girl and say, "Now you don't eat these together. You might think about it, but don't do it."
She feeds the. You see her take the peach and she feeds it to an invisible force that eats it.
That's also an option.
And then she begins to eat the pizza. Thank you, Dad.
Of course. Cindy, we have a kid. Thank you.
meanwhile, Cindy holding Hooba Dooba. Hooba Dooba will enjoy some food too.
What you want, big guy?
Hooba Dooba wants Hmm. Apple.
Okay, buddy.
Shadow produces an apple for Hooba Dooba.
Red apple. Red apple. Red apple.
I thought
Yeah.
robots were supposed to get electricity.
He's allowed to do what he wants.
Okay, it's just I was willing to give him a little bit of a charge if he needed it.
I think he just likes the concept of
Hooba
eating.
Dooba. Hooba Dooba is alive. Hooba Dooba eats food.
I can tell by the electrons, like I can sniff from people that are alive.
Hooba Dooba doesn't have electricity. I do want
It
to
is
clarify that.
okay. Thank you. It is
Yeah,
very hard.
Hooba
I
Dooba,
don't think it is easy for me to find out, but I think you're alive.
yeah. Hooba Dooba is a sprite. He's essentially a spirit possessing these mechanical
Right.
pieces. So his
Yours
spirit
been too
is essentially is a possessed robot. So it's like moving, like these little pieces are being
That's fine.
hold together by the soul of a dead
Understandable.
child.
Fun facts. I'm learning about new things I don't know about yet.
Well, there was I do understand that it was like a year ago, but there was like a whole episode dedicated to the fact that
Oh
that's
yeah,
how he is alive.
it is a lot to rewatch just to figure. I apologize for
Yeah,
that.
no. That I know, I get it.
I wanted a little bit of a cute
I'm just-
moment of her like verifying that yeah, Hooba Dooba's alive and is a person. But okay.
Yeah. I wasn't able to correct that last time, so I do apologize.
It's cool, man.
I just essentially cut it out of the episode. But yeah. Okay. So what? Okay. You asked that question. Miles, were you gonna say anything? Miles?
No, not really. Miles is still processing a lot of stuff.
Perfect. So he's going to put. So let's hold on. Let's remove this for a second. He's gonna put some pictures in front of you guys.
You are my fire.
My one desire.
Believe when I say
I
I
want it
want
that
it
way.
tell
that
me
way.
why.
Ain't nothing but
Ain't
a
nothing but a
Tell me
heartache.
why.
Ain't nothing but
Ain't
a
nothing but a
Now
mistake.
number
mistake.
5.
I never
I
want to
never
hear you
wanna
say.
see
Woo! I
I
love
want
it
it
that
that
way.
way.
Chills.
It's number
Literal
5.
chills.
Number 5 killed my mother.
Oh, I completely
Number
forgot
5
about that
killed my
part.
mother.
Sorry, I thought of doing something while we're waiting.
Did the rat with
I
hat
know,
get any
that's
food?
perfect.
I'm sharing my ice cream with Rat with Hat.
Do you want a
Okay.
butter with some water drippings?
Rat with Hat will take some.
Joyous, I have made, I think, a friend. I don't know how this works. Like it's an animal. Does it technically count?
Sure.
Yes.
Yay! High fives the rat.
Oh, stream is big broken again. And oh wait, no, it's to prevent spoilers.
Let's see.
Unless it's broken for real.
All right, so I guess the big thing we need to do next is find these people.
That sounds like a good course of action.
Putting one more person here.
You're
Just a
putting another
second.
person down. Who else is joining the party?
Is it the person that we're supposed to be texting information to where they know where we are, to where the cat wife knows and they have to let him go till they can get over here?
I don't think so. They
No.
aren't here.
Oh,
I'm guessing it's the new challenger approaching.
wow.
Here comes a new challenger.
With his neutral special, he wields a gun.
With his forward special,
Challenger?
he wields a magical sword. And with his back special, he wields the same sword, but in reverse.
And if he does a tilted special, he wields another gun.
Whoa, it's another guy.
His up smash gives him,
Oh my gosh,
A
another
gun.
guy.
oh my gosh, would you look who it is? The one.
So these are the culprits and their dog.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I will mention, like, you
audience.
said, like, last two streams, you said the Wizard of Oz, and the room was green. I'm not saying he's Oz, but
Hey, Magnus, the audience can't see.
Oh right. Thank you.
No problem, Magnus. I got you every time.
I can't see all my
Yes,
brilliant
so
art I did.
So this is the team of people and their dog.
Wait,
Oh, my guy!
we know this guy.
The green one?
Yeah.
Okay, our character. This is like big, little something, little goblin. Like Big Drill Mike is the bigger brother. This is like little guy. So this big guy is the little brother.
I think so. Yeah. It's been,
Oh yeah, wasn't he sent to a different location? Okay, I'll get back into canon. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he was.
Uh.
He was in Steampunk Zone. Yes.
He was in the imaginary land called Albuquerque. No, wait, wrong one. Alabama, Kentucky. Which one was it?
It was.
Oh, you mean
You're
Bill-
talking about the world.
Big
The imaginary state of Kentucky.
Louisiana.
No, it is Kentucky. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Dang
yeah,
it.
I think it was.
And it is not imaginary. It is an actual place.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I know two of these characters.
All right,
And
let's get back into being canon. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
but yeah, we know the green one.
You know this
you do?
green fella?
Yeah,
Little
right,
brother of a
Jimmy,
little guy.
Cindy, you remember, right?
Yeah, he's
Why
the
does
little
he not
brother
wear a
of little
shirt?
guy.
Yeah.
It's his culture.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Okay. If you say so.
I don't know.
What do you want to do with them once you have them?
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, like I'm essentially putting out a bounty for them to you. I want to know who hired them. I could do this myself, but it would tarnish my reputation even further, which is not good right now for me. So I'm trying to not. What was that?
Or for the idea of the prison.
Correct. So we can't. So the U.Z.A, neither the prison, neither me, can act on this because it will tarnish the reputation we are trying to build as a new sustainable orphanage for people with sparks.
One last question, and then I'll pass the floor to someone else. Are you okay, and this is slightly out of character. Did we see them all have the bracelets? Like, did all the
Who?
people as we were coming through the facility have the Apple bracelets?
Yes. Everybody does, except for the new kids. Like, there were new kids that did not have them.
Okay. So my
Like
question.
in the first, sorry, my bad.
No,
But in the first floor, you did not see anyone with bracelets.
okay.
First floor, yeah, nobody had bracelets.
So my
Uh,
question for you is: Are you are you still putting those bracelets on the children? And if so, if you're trying to make amends, why are y'all poisoning them?
yeah. So, no, we are not putting bracelets. It's been, I'd say it's been about 4, 5 years since we've not been putting bracelets in this prison, or not prison anymore, quote unquote. So yes,
Okay.
we can't do anything about the ones that have them still. Um, so yeah, that is a problem, and the U.Z.A. has not approved a way to remove them without harming um, the host, and we truly don't know a way that would be possible at the moment. So yes, unless like amputations, but that could cause damage. Um, so not great.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a way that might be able to help your reputation.
What's up?
Have kids been able to send home letters to their parents? I know they're allowed to visit, but do you have like any kind of postage system so that their kids could just freely write to them?
Oh yeah, everybody has at least here. Everybody has access to their system.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
has access. They are able to send messages and post pictures. So it's all, yeah,
Huh. Wonder why they won't come over
yeah.
then.
So system is running right now. Well, again, because of the misinformation these people are putting out there. Nobody trusts us right now. And I mean, makes sense.
Yeah. Hmm.
At some point, we were killing the parents of children that did not want to give them up. So it's like, you know,
That definitely gets
might sound like
tricky.
finishing the job or something. So yeah.
What happens if a parent still doesn't want to give up their kid?
Well, we are not systematically looking for children with sparks at the moment. That has been banned for about 10 years now. So
Just,
not a problem that front.
just in Zone 3, or?
Yes, at least here in Zone 3, it has been banned for 10 years. Yes.
Wish I had that.
But it's still active,
Um,
basically.
it is possibly active in other zones, yes. I know that at least here we do not have any active spark hunters. It hasn't been like that for about 10 years. Yeah.
It's sort of funny to think that you all started changing long before I did. My inaction is only now getting replaced with action, and you guys have already experienced it all, and I've started to try and change it.
Well, brother, you live long to realize your mistakes, or you become as stubborn as ever. So, I guess I was the former. Some of our siblings are the latter.
Do you know any that are so far?
Oh, I'm just telling you, Necropolitan is out of control.
Really? What's going on?
Lila continues to do her thing over there.
Oh,
Not very good. She is not really working for City Zone. Let's just say, sorry, not City Zone. U.Z.A. She's not really working for the U.Z.A. anymore. Let's just say she's been trying to break out of containment. The U.Z.A. has been trying to handle that. It's not looking good over there.
huh.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we can, I guess for now, let's figure out, do you know where these people are? I will say the fox and the fairy seem to really, these all have pretty good outfits. All these people have some good outfits. They got some style. Bro got that main character coat. That's crazy.
Look at the drip drip.
I have a decent coat, I think.
Okay, how the
But that one's pretty decent too.
down.
Yeah, that's fair. Either way, back to the point. So, I guess we should figure out where they are, and then once Zoom gets back, we can go after them. And I mean, once
Well,
that,
I know where everyone is, pretty much.
I do wonder.
Um,
Have you been watching us since
Yeah.
we entered Zone 3?
Yes. I mean, my attention. I am not all knowing. I just like my attention shifts from here to there. So, I have heard, like, I do have shadows that report back to me. So yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if you tell us where they are, we'll go and see what's going on. To be honest with you, I think they might have been hired by the U.Z.A. It's a possibility. I'm sure there's certain parts of the U.Z.A., especially like you said in Cyberpunk Zone, that would much prefer you to not try and change things, I'm guessing.
That's been my theory, brother. But I can't prove it.
Yeah. Is everyone else fine with that? If we go and find these people first and ask them why they're doing this and who they're working for?
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't really need to take down like a big bad or anything here, so
Hey,
Honestly,
I'm not getting any closer to where I need to go, so why not?
it
Yeah.
honestly seems like everything's reasonable here.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I guess we'll be on
Yeah,
our way.
and if you like Cyberborg girl, I could take you back to your home after you're done with this. That could be your payment.
That sounds interesting. Well, I am thinking of like, do you have like a cool bike that I can ride, or at least be a
I
ride
can-
along?
I can just send you there through one of my shadows.
Oh, well, that's not fun, is it? I really wanted to ride a bicycle, even in the Matrix or whatever. I really, really wanted to get a cool bike. But, like, holy moly, the economy.
Aren't
The economy in the
you
Matrix?
guys?
You will not believe how accurate it is.
Oh, no. How much does a
You
loaf
guys,
of bread cost?
Too much.
Too much. Oh, I see. Also,
Aren't you guys?
She can't even afford
Aren't
ice
you
cubes, guys.
Are you guys doing it on purpose?
Are they eating candy while you're doing that? Hold on.
No.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm confused. What are you doing?
I was very quietly trying to eat a Tic Tac.
You just like slowly went.
Oh,
This is why you
that
mute your
was
mic
you,
and get a
I
butterscotch,
see.
dude.
I thought it was muted.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you
Yes,
hear
we
what
can
I
you, Ray.
hear?
Can you
Okay,
see what I see?
I thought it was muted. Oh no.
Wah, wah,
That's why I
wah.
knocked it into your mouth. I was like, man, you are taking quite a long time with this. I'm just gonna.
10,000 years for one Skittle in the bag.
He can't even afford ice, okay? He's not gonna get a motorbike. She's not gonna get a motorbike.
Oh.
Aw. Motorbikes are cool.
You might be able to get
Yeah.
a motorbike, but you certainly can't afford ice.
Oh, dang.
I can't. This
Wow.
economy is that bad.
You made this canon.
Butter.
Man, Matrix
It all
economy.
started with butter in water. Why?
You know, the reason that they can't do ice in the Matrix is because the processing power has so many issues figuring out all the physics of ice, especially in smaller cubes. So it just uses a bigger replacement of butter.
They use calzones because it's pizza technically, so they don't have to put as much texture into it.
Exactly. They just have to make like a bread-looking texture. And
With
that's the
some
calzone.
kind of cheese in there. Don't know what kind.
Like
It's mystery
oozing out of
cheese.
it, yeah.
Yeah, but can't you just like the cold tap?
It might be pine cone cheese for all we know.
Can I please continue?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, of course. What?
Okay. Aren't you guys from Cyberpunk connected to the interweb thing? Could you just buy a motorcycle?
Yeah. Well, there is one thing that I was thinking about the whole time. I wanted to be a pal and gift the group a minivan because, hey, I thought they might deserve a minivan after how I treated them. So, yeah, I was thinking of doing that instead of just buying a bike for myself.
Kind of mega
Loan you some. I can loan you some money if you want. I mean, not loan you. I could just give it to you. I pretty much have a lot of it.
I mean, I could also give some power coins to the cause if you want to do both. It's up to
Miles, you need to budget. We told you this.
Why,
No,
why
I
do need
told
to
you
have
budget?
this.
issues with that Azun.
Why do
Could I
need
have
to
some of that
budget?
free money?
Yeah, sure. I have 28 power coins. How much you need?
Well, either way, I'll take the shadow thing. I think I'll just take the money for the bike for at least the zone because it is very dangerous, and I would like to at least look intimidating when I get back home.
Not to mention if you do go back to
just
Cyber,
out of
thinking about that.
Okay, proceeds to buy minivan. Well,
Minivan.
hold on. Let me add some customizations, and then put some flames on it. There we go.
Ah, yes. Zun's gonna like that.
Actively driving. You are actively driving
Okay.
through a tunnel of shadow, essentially, like going through to the place that Magnus is trying to get you through. So right now you're like traveling through this. So you're experiencing. It's not instantaneous. It's through this portal basically that you're going through.
Man, this is real spooky.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what Magnus's shadow dimension thing looks like.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
Very dark and brooding, I'm guessing.
If you see a creature in the dark, I wouldn't worry too much about it.
She nods.
Miles,
pat.
you have a lot of scary friends.
I mean, to be fair, apparently my friends mostly became the wardens of the U.Z.A, so...
I mean, that's what makes them scary. I mean, I have to deal with one constantly. Just trying to get a bunch of people out of a prison. And, like, I know them as this terrifying evil threat most of the time. And yet, they're nice and calm in different areas.
Yeah, who are you talking about?
I don't know.
You can tell him.
You think they're having digital hallucinations?
Oh.
I honestly just don't know anymore. I did a lot of reckless things in a bus because I lost everything. I don't know where I want to go in life, and learning today that maybe I was going for the wrong target, and all the stuff I've done with a group of people to try to save everybody, all was for nothing.
Uh,
I mean, you can't fault your past for not knowing what your present knows. You didn't have access to that information.
That is a good point. I just wish I could have done better.
to be honest, I didn't know either. I expected that whenever we were going to walk into the prison, I was going to have to probably kill Magnus.
Did you have to do it before?
Well, not exactly. It's what I also expected with Ophelia, and I mean, with Ophelia as well, it was a legitimate problem where Ophelia did feel as if the only way that we were going to leave was with us killing her. So
and you guys proved her wrong by not killing her, correct?
yeah.
Doesn't that mean that her prophecies are technically just a bunch of bull? Wait, hold on. No, I don't know what a bull is.
I mean,
Isn't
the
it just a
future
bunch of
is-
hoo-ha?
I mean, with Ophelia, her original power isn't prophecy.
Oh,
Her original spark is the ability to copy. And over time, that did cause issues for her. Sometimes when you copy other people's sparks, it causes problems in general. A lot of sparks are very tied to who a person is at the end of the day, especially when they've been living with it long enough. So, for Ophelia, whose entire ability is to copy the sparks of others, and if those people die, she keeps them. It's like switching from one idea to the next constantly.
so how many did she get rid of?
I don't know.
Well, that's scary to think about. There's probably tons more than in the other zone that I live in. Like, death is like a constant thing, and I don't know how to feel about it anymore.
If it wasn't for the fact that she was probably the nicest one among us, she
was a nice one?
I mean, yeah, most of what I understand she did after she became a warden is hold herself up and think about all these prophecies that would come to pass. If she was anything more power hungry or malicious than what she was, she probably would have been the strongest one among us, and also the most dangerous. But that's the thing as well. A spark at its core, I mean, it's a part of us, yeah, but if we choose to use it in different ways, it'll respond in kind. If I chose to make my ability more power focused, I could easily just force people to lose track of themselves, misunderstand directions, try and find things that never exist.
Make them lost forever, in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, you first.
Oh no, it's fine. Go ahead.
I'm scared of using my powers at full maximum power because that proves that we're not trustworthy. I can literally suck up all the energy from a person's entire body and then bring it back to them in an instant, making them question everything rewired all over the place, and suck up an entire like block of power, and it's too easy for me, which scares me.
It's something that, to an extent, there was a time where even I thought that these spark prisons could have been warranted.
I mean,
But
they're not wrong, but they could have figured out a better way of doing it.
it was changed whenever the 13 had their entire thing happen. Originally, we were fighting against problems. It was very low to the ground, so to say. We were heroes, but we were facing things physically head on. Things that were problematic or villains, if you want to call them that.
It sounds similar to what I had to deal with.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure with anyone, even with like Zune and Jimmy and Cindy, that's the idea that they're doing as well. They're fighting things to be heroes. And there's a lot you can get out of that, but once things change and you start looking from perspectives above that, sometimes people start wondering if you can get rid of all crime at the expense of possibly a couple people's lives, would you do it?
I used to believe it until I met you people. You guys made me change my outlook. I thought that justice was getting revenge on a person and seeing them rot for what they'd done. But yeah, you guys did change me. Even though it's been like a little bit of my time in my life, you guys were very helpful in that matter.
I mean, that's good because that was at least my original idea when the Spark Prison that was at least what I originally thought when the Spark Prison idea was proposed. Was the idea that we would be locking up Spark users so that we could prevent problems. Of course, that changed and I decided to leave, but even then I did nothing. I chose inaction because that's the easiest thing to choose when you don't know what to do. If you don't know what things will happen when you try, what things will happen when you attempt to become something better, then an easy option is procrastinating.
Is that where they found you?
Yeah? I mean, if I remember, you guys found me in a bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking your problems away?
To an extent, yeah. I mean, what else was I? Well, there was a lot of other things I could have done, but what else would I have figured out to do? The only reason I'm even here is probably because Cindy, Jimmy, and Zune decided that they wanted to fight against the problem that was being shown. Again, their entire ideals are essentially the original thing that the 13 was trying to do, fight against problems. It's just the 13 themselves decided to become the problem at
It
some
can it can be easy to go a little too crazy when you think you're in the right, and Miles has even seen that from us when not tempered properly.
You would be correct on that because whenever we went to that camp thing, I almost destroyed a bunch of people just because I was angry. And you pointed out the obvious, and it kind of helped.
The important thing is, you can't change the past. Your actions might have been bad things might have happened, but you can change the future knowing what you know now, and you can make a difference. And at the end of the day, that's what all of us are trying to do. Strive for a better tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I also was inactive. Like, I could have fixed the problem really easily, but I thought of waiting for a chosen one, and I lost a friend because I waited too long. I didn't. I'm sorry I went against your friend and pointed out the Messiah thing. It just I don't want anyone to fall into the trap of a chosen one complex, and when they fail, all the people around them start to fail. So,
They
but
haven't even believed in their self for until recently.
oh really? I thought they were just chosen one, and they thought they could do it, and had a buttload
No.
of confidence.
No, I mean they're lighthearted, but they're super full of self-doubt. It took them 2 years to even do anything of quote unquote note.
Hmm. This is a nice conversation in this dark, shadowy void.
It
Again,
can,
don't
yeah.
worry if you see bodies of people.
Okay, I'm gonna distract myself a little bit. What is the biggest threat you guys have dealt with, in your opinion? Let's go with Cindy.
Oh, there was that one time I got ragdolled, and that really sucked. I mean, that fight was, that's really hard. I mean, uh, there's a few times where I was in mortal peril, but most of the times that it was more just everyone getting out of hand. It was kind of the nature of power that was the most crazy thing in the room and not entirely a one person.
For a person from a different dimension, I thought you would have something from your world of great power that you had to fight.
Oh no! Everything in our world is really nice. We don't bleed, and you can like shoot someone with a gun, and it just bounces off and gives you a bruise. It's really nice in our world. Did
Your
you
place
know?
sounds like madness.
Did you know that people have like veins you can sever here? You can bleed out and die.
Do you not see the cyborg parts on my body?
Do you know how many things you can make bounce to make them stop working? Too
Can
many
you bounce a
here.
shield?
Huh?
I don't
Can you
think
bounce a shield?
Remember when I did with the vest? And I went woo 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 with the vest, and then it shot me, and then it shot back at the bus?
Okay. Hey, Jimmy, what did you fight that was impressive to you?
Baseball bat.
Oh
Are you
yeah.
kidding me? A toy?
Don't worry, I totally kicked your butt when you were out.
Oh, I mean, that's in my world. There was that time with the baseball bat, and then that other time with the baseball bat, and then there was this time in this world with a net. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I
And
mean,
that really was our hardest enemy.
listening to you, I'm realizing something. I never
What?
really asked Jimmy, Cindy, where are you even from?
well, we live in the city of Canada.
Okay. So is that like
We
A
live in
vibrant
the
and
city of
bustling
Canada.
metropolis.
We live in a
A
bustling
vibrant and bustling
metropolis.
metropolis.
In the
so
city of Canada, Australia.
you're saying that where you guys are from, people don't bleed? Do they not die or
Do they
No,
even have bacon?
they do have bacon.
Just a little bit of a clarification. People do bleed, but I think like what Cindy means is that they don't bleed easily. Uh, it's not like there's more like a bumper in damage and stuff like that. So yeah, just to clarify that. But yeah.
Baseball bat.
I don't know.
so
Like, there are blood every once in a while, but they're not like bleeding out, you know? Like, you have a paper cut and it sucks for a second, but
Cindy, Jimmy,
Yeah, look, because the thing about you guys, your guys' world, is that if you're in a fight, you recover automatically after the fight. Like whenever you're in a fight, if you get cut or you bleed, like you automatically go back to normal when a fight is done in your world. So it's like essentially it's harder for death to happen. But yeah,
Cindy,
just to
Jimmy,
clarify that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
what did you guys used to do before you got summoned here?
We were superheroes!
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
Kind of. Well, they said we were more vigilantes, but we
They
said
didn't have superheroes back then, so we were kind of the first ones.
yeah.
A fellow vigilante. Welcome to the
Yeah.
vigilante club. And she just pulls out a bunch of pins, like ready to go. Like there's only 3, but still.
huh. There's vigilante pins?
Well, I had to steal a bunch of pins from the pin factory and use a marker. Actually, tons of markers, but still.
They have a pin factory?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what factories they do have and don't have in where I live.
They don't have an ice factory.
They all have a bunch of money laundering schemes, though, so be wary of that.
Those
I
are always
do-
the best restaurants.
The ice thing is in the Matrix.
I like to just assume that they were in such a low, like a huge poverty area that they just like didn't think to like add ice physics to like the one sector that they lived in.
See, the ice
In the
thing is
Matrix,
but
it's
I
like
do-
Me and Jimmy don't know
I
that.
do
sorry.
want. Yeah, no, but yeah, and they don't know what a Matrix is. I think it's Jimmy don't understand.
Well,
Cindy
Fish
and Jimmy
out
don't
water.
understand adoption either.
Oh, that
so-
reminds me, kids in the back. Do you need anything?
Not really.
Hooba Dooba or Hooba Shooba?
Dooba.
I don't remember the name perfectly. I'm sorry.
Hooba dooba.
Hooba Dooba.
sounds
Duba
strange.
Duba is staring at dead bodies floating.
Oh, don't be.
Do you want to come cuddle in my vest?
Yeah, maybe don't look out the windows right now.
Hey, Bandit. What was the greatest thing you fought?
Out. Oh yeah.
Probably the killer bus. I hadn't thought anything like that before.
I'm sorry I made things difficult with that. I was trying to fix it.
No, that's pretty exciting.
The wheel was turning on its own. I had to weld it just so it could stand still.
So, Jimmy, question.
if-
Yeah.
What exactly did you mean by baseball bat? Isn't that
Oh.
that tool or?
Oh yeah. So, Nemesis, Samantha Strike, really likes striking people with a baseball bat with nails in it.
Oh,
And she struck me over the head multiple times.
Yeah.
I didn't see any nail puncture wounds.
Oh, nails don't really do that. They just kind of take off a few points of HP.
And when you leave,
How are you not dead?
well, when you leave a battle, all
I-
of your wounds leave. So you kind of don't have to deal with the whole
Yeah.
life or death thing.
Yeah, it kind of went-
Remember that it does puncture you because Cindy, her hand, like one of the spikes went through her hand. So,
But-
yeah, it does
but he was
puncture you.
he was meaning it doesn't like leave punctual marks.
Yeah.
There was, I think that was only
I was
one
meaning,
scene
like, there's
where
no
Cindy like
visible
literally
scars on
grabbed
the
onto the
leg.
bat and like went all the way deep into the nails versus getting bonked with them.
Yeah, basically it kind of went like Samantha Strike went whoosh with the baseball bat, and I went clunk, and I went pain noises, and Jimmy's gonna fall to the ground and not move for a few minutes.
She sounds like a pain in the neck.
She was a
That
pain
would-
in something.
That would definitely kill you here.
Cindy, like her smile just gets a little too wide for a human person.
For a human person? Bro hit the Joker smile? What?
Don't-
Just a
you
little-
better not be smiling
Uh,
as much as those shadow things that kid has back there.
Yeah, Marletti. Everybody can you guys roll me like a perception thing?
Sure.
I got 1.
I don't think I'm perceiving nothing.
Okay, you see
Uh,
nothing.
I got
Wait,
11.
19?
I rolled a
I have
nat
4%
20.
battery. That's not good.
I got a
Nice.
14.
Roll again.
I rolled a nat 20. I also have a bonus to my stats, which all in.
Oh, I forgot I had bonus.
Yeah, so I'll roll again real quick.
Roll
Yeah, the
again,
bonus is right
sir.
here.
My phone is at 4%, and I'm using a
gotta go plug it
microphone
in.
plugged in. So
Run.
should I just unplug and just charge the phone and then use the computer to get back in? Or
Run,
Sure.
run.
Yeah. That works.
okay, I'm gonna do that real quick. I might be off for a second.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay, so that's
Uh,
that's 38, and then would that be brains as well?
yes.
Okay,
So everybody can add their brains.
so that is 50.
Unnatural 12.
Oh,
What?
sorry, 40. That's my bad.
40.
Unnatural 40. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. So we got a 20. We had a 40. What else do we have? Minette, what did you say? Marletti, what did you say?
14.
14. And Miles?
I got 11.
Okay, good. That's pretty good for everyone. So you do see. Okay, so what Miles see and Marletti, you see bodies disappearing outside. Cindy, you see that these something is eating the dead bodies out there. And Jimmy, you have been blessed with the sight of Michael, and you are able to see your daughter's imaginary friends without going insane. So you see essentially a undescribable monstrous thing. Big. We're talking about the size of a whale eating the dead bodies. Like just the mouth opens like a whale, just like consuming all the dead bodies. It has multiple eyes and it looks at you, and it one of the eyes blinks, winks. Sorry,
Can
at
anyone
you.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. One of the eyes winks at you, Jimmy, and you see essentially like this big thing has
I
like
can't hear you guys.
a
Oh no.
a buttload of like tentacle like things protruding from it, as the deep darkness of this blaze kind of makes this thing accentuate a little bit more, and it looks a bit more like a purplish purple thing. You have never seen anything like this before, and it's hard to even describe. It's hard to even process in your head what it is, but you're able to see it.
So, Jimmy is going to get up off the floor where he's just been playing dead as he reenacted what Samantha Strike did to him, while kind of staring out the window. Hey, guys,
Yeah?
I think that baseball hit did more damage than I thought.
Oh.
Something's. Hey, who put it? I'm just gonna. Cindy puts him in her vest and kind of covers his where his ears would be. Something's eating the bodies out there.
Yeah, it's so wiggly, and Jimmy's gonna tilt his head to the side and wiggly.
Eating them?
Well, I mean, they were there and now they're not, and
It winked at me.
what?
Oh. Should we be concerned about that?
Imaginary. That's my imaginary friends, Dad.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the place needed a clean face.
Jimmy is going to like slowly peel his eyes away from what he was looking at, and then get down on a knee in front of him. So I can see them.
Yeah,
Is that normal?
because of Michael.
Oh, that's a very big
And
imaginary friend.
the little eye in your shoulder blinks at you.
If I, Jimmy's going to fill around in his pockets.
Now, what you see, essentially, like when you see that eye and it blinks at you, you see that there is something hugging, like these big claws, are not damaging you in any way, but these arms are holding you by the shoulder essentially, and you see like this, like undescribable creature kind of hugging you basically, and it resembles a bit like a bear, but it's like hugging you basically, hugging your back from the back.
Do I see any imaginary friends with Sarah, I think is the name?
Right now there's no one there with her. They're all outside eating.
Okay.
That's the big thing that you see, the size of a whale out there. Just like glommerants of all her imaginary friends all together.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So I'm guessing that this one, and Jimmy kind of points at himself in the general area, is Michael?
Mm-hmm.
She kind of like nods at you.
Is it safe for them to be eating all that out there?
You gotta eat something.
Jimmy's going to look out. You know, that's a very good point, kiddo. They do gotta eat something.
Is Michael hungry?
No, Michael is eating with them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Good. Well, as long as they're not eating alive people. Jimmy's nodding very slowly,
Astral projection
Like
is
try-
important
like-
for any pet.
like
Friend.
trying to convince himself. Then I guess it's okay. I'm
We
glad-
all need
No,
something to munch on.
I'll let them know not to eat living people.
and not to make living people not be living.
Well, I can't really tell them that.
Why not?
Because sometimes bad people come and hurt me.
Well,
We
they
should tell them to not make them unalive just for snacking. Or good people
Do that. They
unalive.
only hurt bad people.
Perfect. We can work on the definition of that later.
Jimmy's gonna look down at the floor. Yep. This is all child. Jimmy's gonna kind of stand up. well, I'm glad that he takes a deep breath, centering himself. I'm glad that I can see you imaginary friends with you, kiddo. So you're not alone.
She gives you a hug, jumps up and gives you a hug.
Jimmy's gonna hug her back, staring vaguely dissociated into the back of the chair. Not alone. Never alone.
And we are going to see you guys finally make it to this river.
Finally, that took like 5,000 years in there.
It was a long distance.
Yeah.
How does that guy do that instantly? I will never know.
He's a sprinter.
Yes, Usain Bolt, the guy that I knew that ran fast. He was pretty fast.
Essentially, as you guys come to this place, as you guys come out, no time has gone by. I mean, nobody except for Miles knows that.
Neat. I love time dilation.
Huh. The timer on my hand says only a minute has gone by. That seems a bit odd. Oh
Took a
well.
while for us to get in the van.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that is all for today. We will continue next time on iSEKAI, EPiTHET iSEKAI. Sorry, my bad. Next time on EPiTHET. Next time on EPiTHET iSEKAI, the team fights against these people. Hopefully, we have the chosen one with them at that point.
These people is crazy. Didn't even say their names.
Next